All right, for this video here, we're going to look at 3 more bodyweight exercises. Again, we've been building on some bodyweight exercises over the last series of videos. If you go back and check those out, a whole routine can be built from these exercises we're showing you here. There's 3 exercises in each one of those videos. Again, it's something you can do outdoors. You can do as a finisher to a routine. You can create a little bodyweight routine to do if you want to. But today, we're going to have a stool. You can use a stool, a retaining wall outside, a park bench, something like that for our first exercise. I am going to use an addition of a monster band. And again, did a whole series on monster bands. If you go back and look at those and check those out, again, you can build a whole series of monster band workouts as well. But I am going to show you that in case you need a little additional resistance to this first exercise. So the 3 exercises we're going to look at today are a box step up, a single leg get up off the box, chair, wall, whatever you're using for that step up if you're doing that, and then a nice plank opposite extension, and we'll talk about all the details of that. So the first one is a step up. Show you a couple of variations. So for the step up, again, you just drive it up and back down, right back up, and then right back down. Again, you looking at it, you're not going to, it's not much different than something that you're going to see in some type of aerobics class. So we're just trying to drive and elevate that heart rate. Not a very difficult exercise, but just really getting after it when we're doing body weight stuff without dumbbells. So if you want to add a little bit of difficulty to it, just add in a little hop, and back down. So hop and back down. Getting that little plyo in there makes a little bit of difference. So grabbing my band real quick to show you how we can add the additional some resistance to the bodyweight exercise, just to make it a little bit more difficult. Again, all you're going to do is, with this monster band, all you're going to do is basically put it on your left foot, goes over the shoulder to the right shoulder. So it's going across the body. So left foot, right shoulder, and all you do is drive up, up. Gives you a little bit of resistance. Again, the thicker the band, the more resistance you're going to get. Up and down. You can drive that knee high if you want to. Getting full extension of the knee and hip and ankle. So there's your step up. So your next exercise is that single leg get up. Same stool. What we want to see here is foot is out in front and it's up and elevated. Slide back a little bit. So it's elevated so you can see that foot. It will drop down when I did the exercise. Hands are out in front of you to counterbalance you. And we're just getting up. What I'd like to see is driving up off the stool, coming back down, but not plopping back down on that stool real hard, but sitting down, just tapping the rear end on that stool and then right back up. So you're down, gentle, and back up. Not parking and staying there, and not plopping when you get there. So we're up, and then we go down, and we're just tapping. We're right back up. Tap, and up. Barely touch that guy and drive right back up. Drive nice and hard up off that stool. So that's your single leg get up. The last one's plank opposite extension. So looking at that, nice tall plank position. So we're in that tall plank position and you're going to go opposite extension. So you're opposite right here. Again, looking at when we're doing that exercise, trying not to rotate, trying not to drop, trying not to raise that butt up in the air, and doing it up here. I'm going to stay in that plank, no rotation, and drive. So for those, what you want to do is do all your repetitions on one side and then all the repetitions of the opposites on the other side. Now, people always ask, can I alternate and do it in that manner when I'm in that plank position? Absolutely you can. What I found is that gets really sloppy. So keep that in mind, is that when you start alternating back and forth and we get all this extra work down here, we really want to hold that core nice and stable and have a platform for those arms and legs to work off of. Don't get into that whole rocking motion and piking and getting way up for stability. So you got to keep that in mind. So for all these exercises, again, you do for time, you can do for repetitions. If you do it for time, you can do it interval style, hit that high intensity interval work. You can do that if that's what you prefer. But all those exercises can be done in the same manner as far as repetition or for time, depending upon how you've built your body weight routine based on these exercises that are here on the YouTube videos, where you're doing, you can do multiple exercises for multiple time repetitions. So check all those out. add these to that routine, and then we'll add some more. Check back next week and we'll add some more exercises.